Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here with our rainbow sweater. So, today we want to recreate. So, I've got one here, and then this one is double, and then we did, okay, I know what I did here. So, I did look in my book to make sure that my notes match. All right, so we are going to get started. We're using a 4.5. I'm using my ginormous Big Twist. Big Twist, the ginormous. This one has 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters. I think I got this one for about 11, which is really smoking deal, especially for that amount. And go in one. Now we are going into doing single crochets. It says in the book. All right. So there we go. Get that started. Just gonna work our way around, get rid of that fuzz. And I'm really glad you're here today because we are going to work on this cuff, and I'm getting that much closer to being finished because that is my goal, is to get this and the Hexie cardigan, the 4-weight one. Let's be real here. The Lion Brand shiny one is nowhere near finished. There's going to be a lot more stitching to be done on that one. But these two cardigans for the kids are going quite quickly and fairly easily. That's probably not a good place for that. Pull that out. I don't want that tied in there. And we're just gonna go around. Yeah, any of these ends that are on the outside are going to end up being put into the back. Don't worry. I will have this all figured out very soon. Anyways, super glad you're here. Let's crochet. Alrighty. Black yarn, right? Black and white yarn are my worst ones for my poor eyes, but that's okay. This one definitely frames this in a way. I've thought about gray, but the gray just really wasn't doing it. So we are going this way instead. And I think I might have accidentally broke my stitch marker. Let's take a better look here. Oh yeah, that one's not gonna last long. All right, I did feel giving, but it didn't give, so we can still use it. And my phone is definitely twisting on me, so we're going to adjust that so you can see what I'm doing. Hi friends. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I hope everything is going your way in your stitching and other aspects of your life, of course. So our second row, one row single crochet, one row single crochet. Okay, so I should have basically two. That would be these two to match it up. Okay, so one thing I want to do is, where's that side? That's the side. We're going to flatten it right about here so I can see, there's the other side, if I am on the right track. No, I am absolutely not on the right track. Well, okay, so no, it'd be 1 and 2, and then we do the decrease. Oh, I'm on the right track. I do have the right notes. Get a little nervous sometimes that I'm not doing it right. Because when you're not doing it right, oh boy, you notice that pretty darn quick. Okay. We're just doing single crochets. Absolutely. Nice and relaxing. Because single crochet is a very good stitch. Very good one to know. So the amigurumis get bigger. Just look at that. That's beautiful. Just floating right on through. And we're getting this done. This is going to look really, really, really spectacular when it's finished. And we're just going to keep going around. That's going to be tucked in there because I need it to come through the back, but it will when it's time. So, what is my second one here? And that is there. Trying to make sure that I'm staying in frame here. Go, and we're back to the beginning. Okay. All right, so right here, just consider to the end, and we'll consider this number one. So that is starting the row. Now this second row is single crochet. Then we're putting two together and then single crochet. All right, we're gonna lean back a little. Excuse me while I adjust this a little, just a quick moment. All right, that should do it. Okay, so we did a single crochet. Now we're gonna go. Now, did I? That's where I need to check. Where's my other one? I need to see which side it was done on. Okay, so the inside, I think I'm gonna have to turn it inside out for this bit. How would that have happened? Like that. Okay. So it looks like the inner there, because we don't have them out here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. So they are on the inside. I am gonna have to turn this inside out. So, because I want the shelf built from the invisible decrease to be on the inside. And by shelf, I mean when we're doing an invisible decrease. Oh boy, this is going to be a little trickier than I thought because I need to get this through. Oh gosh, now stay in your paper. Get it out of there. Oh, this is going to be fun. More than a pound. It's a big twist. Giant. Can I get it through here? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to fit it. No, no. So we're just going to have to. So if that's there, back here like that, what if I went this way? Will that keep? It did. It did. It did not go through. Aha! And sometimes you gotta get a little crazy to figure things out, but I got it. I got it. All right. So trying to flip it the way I was trying to flip it, it was bringing the yarn through it, and I definitely do not want my yarn going through it. So now I'm ready to start my invisible decreases. Now those are hard to see, so I'm going to try my best to keep this in the right spot because we need to go through the front loops, 1 and 2. So front loops only, go 1, and then 2, pull through. This is a regular one. So every second one, we're putting 2 together. Just like so. Like R and get through that last bit and through here. I'm gonna do one here. An invisible decrease is going through first loop and a first loop because we're going to take two of them and turn them into one. It's invisible on our good side, but it creates a shelf on the back. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I did a few stitches. I was being asked some questions briefly there by my youngest, so I just paused the video, but I kept on going. So we're a little further than you last saw there a few moments ago, but that's okay. I'm on a roll and I'm not going to stop until this part is done because black yarn really strains my eyes, and my eyes are feeling pretty strong right now, but they're going to feel weaker as the day goes on, as always. So that is part of the issue with doing this. My eyesight is getting a little bit more tricky. I may have to jump up to another tier on the reading glasses set, which is what it is, but it is starting to get pretty blurry. And I'm getting a pretty good, like, blacked out area, which is not my favorite. There we go, and we're just one more. Now we're doing our two together, decrease, invisible decrease, front loops only. So then it just looks really nice because when you do it with all the way through, it can create the second pulled one pull so tight that it ends up usually creating a bit of a hole. And I'm trying to avoid that look. I just don't really like it. I used to do it that way, and as we've gone along and I've learned a bit more, I really liked invisible decrease way better. I think it definitely hides that it's a decrease. And with the shelf being on the inside, no one will know it's there except for me because I'm the one who washes the laundry. So, yeah, I'm feeling that this one's going to be pretty cozy when it's all said and done. Right in here. Oh, we're back at the beginning. So we're just going to slip stitch in here and do a chain one because this seems a little short. And I feel like I want it to all be the same size. I'm going to go in here and just do a single crochet. So that is looking great. So I need to do invisible decreases and where is my other one? I want to see how we're lining up because of course that's going to tell me if I'm on the right track or if my chicken scratch notes, so to speak, are working out. So this is where that part goes, that part goes, and oh my gosh, we are right on the money. Oh, it's looking so good. So good. They are the same size. Oh, this is gonna be alright. I'm so happy right now. I was thinking I was doing it wrong. So I should be doing an invisible decrease 8 times. Back loop only. Does that look like back loop only to you? No, it doesn't. So, I was slip stitching two together, which is probably why I ended up with these bigger spaces. But I'm going to go back in and I'm going to sew those ones shut. I'm going to try this one a little bit differently. So I should do 1, 2, 3. No, let's go back here. So that is not what we're doing. We're not doing that. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, chain 1. And then it's half double. Ah, yes, that's where the back loop starts. Okay, I remember now. We're doing ribbon. And after this row, it's only through the back loops. So that's 2. This is 3. This is 4. I'm sorry. This is the hardest part of this. 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is 8. So I have 8. I'm going to go down through here and go. Okay, let me think here for a second. I feel like this is too long. Yeah, because I did the chain one. That's why. That's why that's a little bigger than I would like. And get that hair off there because I don't want it. So I'm just going from here. I'm not doing a chain one. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So chain one, and then go that. And go 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that is exactly what I want. Okay, now we're looking good. So now I have to go down here. I'm going, I believe what we were doing is we were putting 2 together. And okay, we're just going to make this super difficult to see. Like I said, my eyes are really kind of blurry most of the time. I've got blurs in my eyes. New hit song, album released. I'm just joking. No song. I don't want to make music. I love listening to music, but I don't want to make my own. That seems like a lot to take on. And yeah, there we go. So now we're going to turn. And underneath that, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to get into this back loop right down here. Right? That would be the back loop. And the first one is always the toughest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And the back loop. I think that's it. And if it isn't, well, I guess that's what it's going to be. And we chain 1. We turn our work back this way. Whew, what a workout. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a lot of work though. It is definitely some hard stitching to see at the best of times, and my eyes are starting to get pretty blurry already, which is not fun. That's okay. I want to crochet, so I'm going to anyways. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and pop 8 right here if I can get it in that. Come on. Went through too many. Went through too many. That's the front loop. I want the back loop, bro. I mean, yeah, I've been talking to my kids a lot. Yeah. So every so often, bro will pop out of my mouth because sometimes my kids like to call everybody bro, and then I end up copying them because they're cool and I'm not. And I always copy cool people. And that is for my daughter because she does watch my videos and she will probably laugh at that because they're cooler than I am. Come on, through that back loop. Let's go. Back loops. Oh my gosh, this one is just really kicking my butt right now. I cannot see it for the life of me, even with all this extra light. I'm gonna have to pull through here. Then go through 3 this time and see if that helps get rid of that space problem I'm having on the other one, because I think that's what happened was it just got a little bit too wild. Anyhow, that is absolutely terrible because I just split my yarn super bad there. So what I want to do is I want to go through here, here, and here. 1, 2, and my yarn's gone. Awesome. Yeah. And I feel like that might help, but it might not. Anyway, got it through all 3 loops. I was trying to get it through. See if I can get rid of these bigger holes down here. But I mean, honestly, I think I'm just being overly critical on myself once again. Those are the same size. I'm pleased. Thank you for joining me here today at all the crackers in the box. I'm putting that in there because I can't do it anymore. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!